us.
Speaking of boiling, that is us. That is us. But I've got a cool picture I wanted to start with. If you were watching us all morning, you heard us talking about Matt's bee photos.
Oh, yeah.
Photographer Matt McClellan.
We had a pollination story earlier, and I just was saying how much I love bees.
This is a really good picture.
A phenomenal shot. Not that many people.
This was at the South Carolina Botanical Gardens in Clemson, South Carolina.
This is a really good picture.
Thank you.
And that bee looks like he's posing for you, Matt.
Yeah.
I love their furry butts. I love the furry butts that bees
You
have.
captured it beautifully.
Who doesn't love a furry
Shot
butt?
on iPhone, by the way. Not a
Shout out iPhone camera.
not a professional photographer by any means.
Oh, well, you could have fooled us, Matt. All right. Val's Views brought to you by Matt this morning. We are buzzing. All right, let's go ahead and jump into your forecast, my friends. We're going to start by looking at the rainfall totals that we've gotten over the last day and a half. And really notice all across the deep south, especially kind of tracking up the Atlantic coast, we've had some pretty good rain totals for these areas. Even though we've had high pressure kind of dominating here across the deep south, the winds around high pressure just kind of steering all of that really impactful moisture from the south, from the Gulf of Mexico. So when we get that deep tropical moisture, it allows for quite a bit of rain to be able to develop. And our rain outlook as we look ahead to the end of July, start of August, all of these spots highlighted in green, that's where we're expecting above normal rain. Unfortunately for the coast of Texas, right where they got slammed with Beryl, expecting above average rain to end the month. For us, slightly above normal, but pretty close to our typical summer pattern is going to be in place for the next week and a half. Also, look at all the spots that are going to be dealing with above normal temperatures, especially across the Four Corners, the desert Southwest, up into the Midwest and the Northeast. Again, more of that above normal heat. They really have been dealing with it. So even though it's been hot for us by Florida standards, I mean, other parts of the country have been dealing with temperatures in the triple digits. So just to put it into perspective, we could be dealing with more extreme heat. We luckily aren't even under heat advisory criteria for today, at least around the Bay Area. Some southern parts of the state, they are under heat advisories. So as for our rain chances today, I think we'll see an earlier start to those. So 1, 2 o'clock, a couple of those afternoon storms will start to pop up. We mostly were able to avoid those yesterday, but here's a look at how it kind of times out for today. 2 o'clock, pretty isolated in nature, but it does look like those storms will really favor all of our Bay Area spots. So from Sarasota up to Clearwater, inland to Tampa, that's where I think we will get those afternoon storms. Then from there, just kind of spotty in nature. So some locally heavy rain could be possible into the evening hours, and it looks like late tonight, a couple of those storms will hang on for areas just north of the Bay Area, where even through 10, 11 o'clock, we could be dealing with some rumbles of thunder. Then in the week ahead, a daily chance for those late day scattered storms. So a very July summer-like pattern, low to mid 90s today all around the area. So we'll warm things up pretty quickly. It'll be feeling more like the triple digits, but just a light chop on the bay for today. Seas 1 foot or less. High tide hits 1:55 this afternoon. Low tide 10, 11 tonight. We're staying in the low 90s and a good chance for daily storms in the week ahead.